The following is a fan-made production and is in no way associated with the Rosebud Lot Athletics or the Rosebud Lot Independent School District. It's a new school year and time for a new season of the RL Sports Podcast, an official podcast of Rosebud Lot Cougar and Lady Cougar Athletics. I'm your host, Chris Carlisle, Rosebud Lot class of 1988. Last year, the Rosebud Lot Cougar football team went 3-7 with all three wins coming in district after they lost their first three games to start the season. The Cougars are in the new district this year after realignment. It is 13-2A Division I under fifth-year head coach Brandon Hicks, who has done a pretty good job from what I've heard. The Cougars could have a lot of freshmen on the varsity this year, but they do have some players coming back from last year, such as quarterback Price Robroker, who had 15 touchdown passes and 1,472 yards. Wide receiver Carson Collig, who is also a defensive back, caught 31 passes for 536 yards and scored 5 touchdowns. Coach Hicks says if Collig can stay healthy, he could have a big year for the Cougars. Other players to watch include running back and linebacker Yahir Mendoza, Cooper Emmons, who plays on both sides of the line, defensive back and linebacker Bo McGinnis, Carson Lane, who also plays on both sides of the line, and running back and defensive end Colby Colbert. The Cougars open tonight against Florence at home. They're picked fourth in Dave Campbell's Texas football in District 13 2A Division I. Next, a look at volleyball. Okay, now look at volleyball. Head coach Amanda Spencer leads the Lady Cougar volleyball team again this season. Last year, the Lady Cougars went 30-14 with a 6-2 mark in district, good enough for second, and they made the playoffs, advancing all the way to the regional round where they lost to Nocona. They had 4 players earn All-State honors: Kaylee Robertson, Jackie Salazar, Bryton Wilberg, and Caitlin Jenkins. Coach Spencer posted on the RL Athletics Facebook page that the Lady Cougars are off to a 3-5 start, and they had both the varsity and JV had wins over Moody on Tuesday. Anyway, Coach Spencer also posted that they are selling the 2024 Pink Out T-shirts for the Pink Out games on October 11th. Now, if you want to get you one, you have until Thursday, September 19th. You can pick them up at the main offices on both campuses in Travis, the high school, middle school / high school, and I think also the elementary school. There'll be the Pink Out volleyball game on October 11th, and then the Pink Out football game that night. The Lady Cougars host Riesel. JV game starts at around 5 with the varsity game starting around 6. And the Cougars play Riesel. That night to open district play. Meanwhile, the Lady Cougars are playing in the Bruce Valetti tournament over the weekend, and also cross country had a meet today, if you're listening on Friday, in Temple, and I'll have the results next week, and I'll see you next week.